Alright, welcome back guys to Ultimate League Season 17. Today is the finale of the season, and it is the Qatar Grand Prix. And we're racing at a fun track that some people might recognize, the Doha track from Motorsport Manager. So this track is very technical, very difficult, and not easy at all, basically. Expect a big spread of drivers in qualifying. Speaking of, we're going straight to quali. Few things going on today. JT about to win the drivers. LSA about to win the constructors. Hernandez racing his 100th race, which is interesting. And yeah, just about ready to go. This is going to be quite the interesting race in terms of strategy. But the quali is first, and the quali is going to be quite difficult, so I might have to shut up a little bit to get everything right. Ah, okay. Not a good first lap then. Jesus, okay. Let's relax and go again. This is not ideal, hey. Alright, one last chance to make things right. Okay. Oh my god, dude, that's not good. We did not get a good lap at all. We're starting 10th. Oh no, dude. That's so bad. Why are we starting 10th? No. Oh, that's so... Oh. For the record, if we drove really, really good, we could have gone top 2. Like, we have actually bottled quali for the first time in a while. Oh. That is not fun. Starting from 10th. That's... Ooh, okay. Well, there's only one way to go, and that's up. So we're definitely fastest. We're definitely faster than a lot of the guys in front of us too. So it's gonna make getting past them with quick work very much a priority in the opening laps. I don't like the fact that Pimushis is right next to me, and I don't like the fact that I've been out qualified by both Blank and Jaruni, which definitely wasn't in the cards based on how my pace was earlier today. But yeah, I just wasn't able to execute when the time came. That's not fun. Let's try and fix up what we've done wrong in the qualifying and move up some positions in the race. Last race of the season, let's make it a good one. Dude, this is a problem. But I guess it's not too much of a... It's not too different compared to, say, starting in, like, 9th or 8th or 7th, really. The only difference, really, was if I was starting in top 4. But I have the pace for starting the top 4. I have the pace to start in top 2 in terms of how the quali times went, but that's not the case. Going to be going the softs to start. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. This is not good. This is not good. Why is Matty Marr ahead of me? Alright. Relax. Oh dear. Phantom is on mediums, he doesn't want to fight. Oh my god. This is not a good start. Jesus. Oh my god, Phantomy's just dipped. Oh my. Flix is in. Okay. Scary, but now we're now in 4th. caused a lot of chaos in that start. The issue is that we're not going to be racing for the lead at all. There's such a big gap between... Yeah, there's a big gap between the top 6 and everyone else, the top 4 and everyone else, and the issue is that I've just made a few big mistakes to let Jeru open that gap up. It's Blank, then Kubo behind me. Just need to pick up that that pace that I have. It's not there if I'm hitting the walls, you know. But it is there if I'm getting good exits like that. Okay. He tried to run on my inside there. Alright, that's good. Yeah, awesome. Alright, so the strat from here is just hards to the end. Journey will pass me. Alright, we just need to focus. Come on. We're faster than both of these two. Okay. I think... Yeah. I've got faster tires than you at the moment, so at least Kubo's cooperating. The issue is that Jaruni is probably doing the 5-stop, right? Yeah, at least my thought process is that he's doing the 5-stop, right? Which means that... he's got to be significantly faster during his outlaps, which I don't think he is. I've actually lost Kubo now. Kubo's in now. Interesting. Yeah, the thing was is that he pitted lap 14, so that was his 10 lap versus my 9th lap actually on these hards. Alright, not a good exit there, but that's okay. In for third stop. Got a bit punted by his trailer there. Yeah, the issue with Jero is he just does not have the pace on me. So I don't think he can beat me on the 4-stop. Not on the 4-stop, on the 5-stopper. Bit of lag there. Yeah, we're catching up to Jero, so relatively quickly. Kubo, oh. He might still have me. He might still have me. He definitely doesn't have me anymore. Okay, cool. Alright, from here it should be a straightforward P5, but Kubo can still come fighting back. Depends on what he does with his tires or this in the next couple, because he either needs to do 11 hards to the end to try and beat me, or he runs 11 hards this laps and loses more time and doesn't get the undercut. So it's a bit of a conundrum on his part. I think Girouni is definitely out of the question now. He's going for lap 11 now, okay. We need to smoke him this lap, and then by the time we get to the pits, we should be all clear of him. And then best case scenario when it comes to Jeru is that he either pits before we get to him, or that's probably the best case scenario, is if he pits before we get to him, because he still needs to make one more stop. There he is. Alright, final stop of the season. It's been a little bit of an interesting one after having a very chaotic opening stint. And all things considered, I had to resort to the strategy I didn't end up wanting to do, which was running the softs to like lap 7. But it was the best thing to do given my starting position, and I don't think I would have gotten as high as 5th if I did not do that. I don't think the undercut would have helped me as much compared to the overcut, at least in the opening stint, but that did mean that the top 4 was basically out of reach after the very start, which sucks, but that's what happens sometimes. Girouni's either pitting this lap or next. I've caught him so quickly, actually. He's pitting now. I almost got fastest lap, but it wasn't to be on the medium slipstream, I think it was. Still the job of securing P5 here, but yeah, interesting, kind of weird season. We missed 2 races. I had a lot of like self-doubt if I wanted to continue going racing during the middle of the season. They came back, got a couple of decent performances, this one included, I suppose, which helps, but I don't know. That's racing sometimes. This was probably the most practice I've been for any race this season, and I go and stick a P10 in quali, which is underwhelming, a bit unfortunate given what I was hoping for, which was a potential podium, but wasn't to be. Again, need to try and focus to make sure Kubo doesn't get close. I'm still about 2 seconds ahead of him, but gap is narrowing a tiny bit because I'm making a few errors in the middle sector. Well, Joe might be able to get the race win on his title-winning race, but Figueroa might be able to best him. He's very close. Figueroa is actually ahead at the moment. 2 seconds back is an Andy, then 7 seconds from them is Flicks, and then we're another 9 seconds back from him. I hope that's not what I saw. Someone's disconnected. Got a bit distracted by that, hey. Oh, that was Gironi, that's unfortunate. Two laps to go. Don't think he has my slipstream yet, but we gotta hold tight for the last 2 laps. Alright. 1 more lap to go. Final lap of the year. Of the season. Of the year. Figueroa took the win. That is a big shock, I think. I had it penciled in as Joe win almost the entire week. Alright, we're just going to hold the inside. That's P5 for the final race of the season. And, what can we do? What can you do when you start, like, you have the race... Not only the starting position I had, but the race start was terrible. I fell to 12th on the opening lap, like, and had to work my way back up to 5th. But that's the way it crumbles sometimes. And, we're just gonna move on. And hopefully, the work ethic we had for this last race, as much as it didn't really pay off too much, is the steps we take going forward in terms of getting closer to the top guys. It's a bit unfortunate. I think both the guys, like literally everyone I was racing in the drivers actually DNF'd, which is a shame. Alright then, Figueroa wins. Ignore the timing sheet because Flick's finished in front of me in P4, so it's going to be P5 for today. Matty 8th in his last race with Neon Sunset. And 2 DNFs. And we were very close to fastest lap, but wasn't to be as well. Yeah, that's the season. And we're going to have a little bit of a break for the next season, which we might be able to... we'll see how it goes. We'll see how... we'll see if we go to a new team or anything else for next year. Next season, sorry. But, yeah. I think, if I check correctly, I'm going to have to double check on the scoring pylon. But we have definitely finished P7 for this season. In terms of the drivers. And I believe that should be P... It might even be P5 in the constructors. We might have lost too many points to NSR. But yeah, we'll have to see on that regard as well. But yeah, that is everything. And yeah, congrats to Joe for winning the season as well. We'll see you guys potentially next season. Catch you later.